I'm here with Stags boss Jimmy Ball after this 1-1 away draw here at Taunton Town. Jim, what was your assessment on that match?
We showed character. We did show character. We didn't play great. Give credit to them for that. It was scrappy and hard, and we couldn't play a lot of football. Again, give credit to them for that a little bit. Pitch was good enough, but a bit firm, a bit wobbly, so ball was bouncing around a lot. No excuses. Yeah, we didn't play great, but we showed some real character. So not let our heads drop. It's a poor goal from our point of view. We've got possession of the ball up in the top corner. So it's a poor goal from our point of view. But to rally from that, what do we concede with 10 minutes to play? To come back and keep going and create our chance and get our chance. Showed character, which is needed at this point in the season. The lads are a bit low, but that helps when you show character like that and come back from a bit of adversity. The sending off's not a sending off, it doesn't touch the lad, but linesman doesn't help him and ref makes a decision. It is what it is. So yeah, but they've stuck together and had a real battle and a scrap there tonight. Showed character to come back. So on that front, I'm pleased.
Yeah, Taunton were really rigid defensively, and obviously when we pushed Red forward, they looked good on the counter-attack. So was that something that we had to be wary of all game, and it really led to a lot of fouls and a lot of breaks in the game?
That's what counter-attack football is. You've got to, if you go forward against a counter-attack team, you've got to take care of the ball a bit better. I don't think we did. I think because the ball was never really settled, we were putting it in when we should have just been a bit calmer, played a little bit more, tried to stretch them and make some gaps, but we didn't. We rushed a little bit today. Didn't play great football, if I'm being honest. Until the end, in all fairness, and we looked lively in the end. With fresh personnel coming on the pitch, but we played so well on Saturday that you reward players with not changing the side. But people say I did change it because Ethan Taylor had a bad knock, really nasty cut on his shin, and Bennett as well had to come off Saturday, so I was forced into those changes in the two wide areas. So, but yeah, fresh legs on last 15 minutes helped, and we created some chances then. I think we've got to put a couple away during the game that we got, if I'm being honest. I remember one in the first half. I remember two decent ones in the second half. I think we've got to be a bit more ruthless. They caused some problems without any clear-cut chances and took the one kind of clear-cut chance they had, so fair play to them.
Yeah, and we're back on home soil again on Saturday against Tiverton. What's our thoughts on that one?
Another tough game, side in good form. New manager's gone in there, got them in some good form. So we'll have to be right, we'll have to be bright, we'll have to pass the ball on a good surface. I'll have to freshen up the side because over the last two games in 4 days, a lot of players have given their all and the tanks are empty, so we'll have to freshen up the side and the players will have to come in and perform.
Obviously, coming into the end of the season now, not many games left and obviously playoffs looming. What are our thoughts on that one?
I'm looking forward to it. We should all be looking forward to it. I think that, we came up into the league last season and pulled up trees really, and sort of went beyond expectations. Had we have consolidated last season and finished in and around the playoffs, this season would be a massive success. But because we pulled up trees last season and did great last season, it just we feel a bit low that we're not enjoying this. We're second in the league. Yeah, we had a tricky little March, but that happens. And I think we've got to get back to enjoying it, some bouncing, and we got to really fight hard now to make sure we get at least one playoff game at our place. We're taking nothing for granted, and everyone enjoy it. It's another end of season where we've got something to play for. So I just feel that players are low, people around the club are low, fans are low, but there's no need to be. This is another great season where we've been competing all season up around the top. Absolute credit to Merthyr, they've been fantastic, played great football all season, been the best football inside in the league. They deserve to be exactly where they are, and good luck to them. No animosity. We could have been better in moments, but now's the time we've got to come together and really push and and see if we can go one step better than last season.
Okay, thanks, Jim. Cheers.
Thanks, mate.